Hi everyone, my name's Tamara Russell and I blog at tamaraVRussell.blogspot.com. I'm really excited to share with you my new series of comprehension pages for first grade. They're called Reading for Meaning. And this year I really wanted to drill down deep with my students on comprehending text. So even my students who were emergent readers, I wanted them to be able to, at their own level, truly understand and embrace what they were reading. And so I developed this line close to the end of last school year, and I saw tremendous growth with some students who were really struggling, to keep pace with the rest of the class. And so I'm really excited to try this out this year with my students from the very beginning, some of my strugglers that were identified in kindergarten, because I think that this will give them more room to kind of take their time with a passage. So they're all fall themed. You can see I have 3 months, September, October, and November. And I'm going to scroll down through this preview post and just show you. I took in a lot of the suggestions that I got from teachers over the last couple of years about my passages, which if you've ever, left feedback or sent me an email about them, I thank you so much for your support. It makes me continue to grow my practice in this way. And I really have you guys to thank for, this whole process of continuing to write. So I have larger print here for my emergent readers. This is the largest font type that I have in any of my series. Then there's also text coding. For the first time, even with my emergent readers, I'm doing text coding. I had not done that before in my other passages that are this low, this part of first grade. I only did oral questions in the past because I didn't want to make it be difficult as far as the writing. I really wanted them to focus on understanding. But I had a lot of teachers ask me if I could make something with some text coding for that lower end of first grade. So this is for you guys. Also, teachers were asking me, you can barely see it here, but I'll show you in the next set of slides. The level is on the bottom of each sheet. Now these passages are leveled for 3 different series: AR, Fountas and Pinnell, and DRA. And in each pack, it'll tell you like the level correlations there. You can see when a student is finished with the work what it'll look like. Here they're underlining specific words in the text, so they're identifying words. They're also, marking descriptive words in some cases. And then here they're telling me what the main idea is. And the beauty of these passages is that I've aligned all of them to first grade standards for comprehension. So let's kind of take a peek at what the inside of the pack actually looks like. This is, and you'll have to forgive me, my computer is as slow as dirt. This comes from my October set, Reading for Meaning for October. And I'm going to go down and show you here. All of the passages are numbered at the top for organization. What I've done with my series here is I've tried to write with the idea of that the students are learning skills one on top of another. So I start with short vowels, and then I go into blends, and then I go into digraphs. So you can see as I'm writing the passages, they're getting the actual intensity of the reading gets more difficult as they go, as they go through the series. Even though the level of the passages stay low, I'm able to add on those additional phonetic skills. In this particular pack, we're covering story elements, relevant details, and main idea. And as I told you before, you can see here the different levels. I have a fluency tracker if you want one. You can see there's 2 different styles of passage. You have the passage with the numbers on the side, and then you also have the passage without if you're just focusing on the comprehension. You can see at the top of the page what the skill is. So if you're doing this in a small group, you can set a purpose for your reading by just looking at the top of the page and talking to your students about that. And then again, like I mentioned, at the bottom of each page are the different levels so that you'll know that at a glance. Now, on my blog today, you'll be able to see, oops, that's yesterday's post. Let's go up a little bit. You'll be able to see that I have a link to each of the 3 units that are here currently, September, October, November. And I'm not going to be bundling until January, most likely. If I think my students need more of these, then I'll create a few more after January. But that's when my goal is to bundle. If you guys were wondering about that, it's not going to happen before. I'm going to have a sale all this week, but if you use the TPT promo code BTS15 on Monday or Tuesday, you can get an extra 8% off on any of your purchases. So I hope you'll consider wish listing this one and maybe purchasing it on Monday or Tuesday. But like I said, I'll have my store on sale through Friday. Thanks a lot for listening.